Hello everyone, I welcome you all again to the another interesting session from transition course from Sri Chaitanya Academy. So this is Lalita Devi, senior math faculty, and coming to the today's class we are going to discuss about our next chapter that we are going to learn in our upcoming grade 11. So that is nothing but the algebraic identities and law of indices. So we know that algebraic identities are of which we are having in our grade 8. From grade 8 we are learning the algebraic identities, right? But now coming to here we are just going to learn about the identities with the higher powers like cubic identities, and if we are having power 4, how can we just expand the given formulas that we are going to learn. Okay, so first of all let's once again recall what are the identities that we have learned. So coming to the first one, it was your a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. So we know that a plus b whole square is very simple, that is of your a square plus 2ab plus b square, and if you are having minus we are going to get the minus for our 2ab. In the same way for our a plus or minus b cube. So if you are going to learn, if we are going further, we will learn about the cubic identities. So which are of a plus or minus b whole cube. Now coming to here, for the a square b, it will be plus for plus and it will be minus for your minus. Now coming to the next, we will be having the expansion for the power 4 also. And same here. So now a plus b means we are having only with the variables 2. Now coming to here, it will be of your a plus b plus c whole square, right? So a plus b plus c whole square means we will be having the 3 variables, and a plus b plus c whole square will be given by a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Now coming to here, so if you consider a plus b plus c whole square, we are having plus for all the variables. But coming to the next identity, if you observe here clearly, we will be having the a plus b minus c whole square, right? So now what are the terms we are having with respect to the c? That becomes the negative in your identity. Okay, same if you are having a minus b plus c whole square. So in our identity with the 3 variables, we are going to get the negative for the terms that we are having the b. Okay, now coming to the next, a square minus b square. So how can we get the a square minus b square? A square minus b square, already we know that it was of your a plus b into a minus b. Now moving to the next, a cube plus b cube. So how can we get? So if I am taking my a plus b whole cube, there we can write a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square, right? Now if I am taking my 3ab common, what it will become? A plus b whole cube equals to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. Now from this, what is our a cube plus b cube value will become? A cube plus b cube will become, I am taking my plus 3ab to the other side, so that becomes your a plus b whole cube minus 3ab, okay, 3ab into a plus b. Okay, this is how we got. Now if you observe here clearly, we are having a plus b whole cube and a plus b common. So we are taking our a plus b outside. So what it will become? It will become your a cube plus b cube equals to, taking a plus b common, so we will get here a plus b whole square minus 3ab, right? So now if you expand this a plus b whole square, if you expand means it will become a square plus b square plus 2ab. So finally we will be getting a cube plus b cube equals to a plus b into a square plus b square plus 2ab minus 3ab. So now plus 2ab minus 3ab will give you minus ab, right? So finally we will get a cube plus b cube equals to a plus b into a square plus b square minus ab. So this is what the formula we are having here, right? So now a cube plus b cube, we can be it can be derived from the a plus b whole cube. In the same way, a cube minus b cube can be derived from the, we can get the a cube minus b cube from the a minus b whole cube. Okay, now moving to the next, if you observe here a to the power 4 plus b to the power 4. So now here we can get the expansion like a square plus b square whole square minus 2a square b square. Why? Because if you apply the a plus b whole square formula, here you will be getting the plus 2a square b square, and from there if you subtract the 2a square b square, then we will get the a to the power 4 plus b to the power 4, and same here also. So whatever the a to the power 4 minus b to the power 4 we are having, we can write it as a square whole square minus b square whole square. Okay, now once again it is in the formula of it is in the form of a square minus b square. So it can be written as a square minus b square into a square plus b square. Okay, once again we will apply the same identity, a square minus b square. So that becomes your a minus b into a plus b into a square plus b square. Okay, so this is how we are going to find the value of a to the power 4 minus b to the power 4. Clear? Now moving to the next, we will discuss, we will just recap what are the law of indices we are having. So we can start with our basic formula, that is we are having with a to the power m into a to the power n equals to a to the power m plus n. In the same way, if we are having the division, it will be of your m minus n, where here the condition is m should be greater than n, and coming to here we will get 1 by a to the power n minus m, where if we are having m less than n, and anything to the power 0 will be 1, and we know all these identities where a power minus m, if you are having the negative power means we can write it as the 1 by a power m. And moving to the next, here if you observe a to the power minus m by a to the power minus n. Okay, what is our a to the power m minus m can be written as 1 by a to the power m and 1 by a to the power n, and on rearranging the terms we will get a to the power n by a to the power m. Okay, now coming to the roots. Law of indices are very important in order to just solve the questions where we are having the roots. Roots means we are going to learn about the sets, right? So now the application of the law of indices and the algebraic identities will help you to solve the problems where we are having the roots. You need to find some root value which is having the variable in it. Then we can take the help of the indices and algebraic identities. Now coming to here, root a. Root a means a to the power 1 by 2, and coming to the cube root 1 by 3. In the same way, if you are having nth root of any variable, so nth root I am saying it means a to the power 1 by n. Okay, so it can be written as nth root of a, which will become your a to the power 1 by n. Okay, before knowing this, we know that a to the power m whole to the power n equals to a to the power m into n. In the same way, for the nth root, if you are having a to the power m, then it can be written as a to the power m into 1 by n. So which will become your, which will be of your a to the power m by n. Okay, now coming to here, if we are having a to the power m by a to the power n whole to the power x, it means we can write it as simply a to the power m whole to the power x by a to the power n whole to the power x. Okay, and upon simplification we will get a to the power mx by a to the power nx. Clear? Now coming to the next one, if you are having whole to the power, you can split that and you can write it as the a to the power m into b to the power m. And if you are having your, if you are having your two of the exponents in the equals to, it means your bases will be equal and your powers will be equal. And if you are having the same powers, then you can equate your bases. Okay, now coming to the next, let's solve some of the questions. So it will be like your basic questions only, and I hope you will be answering the questions in the chat box. Okay, so if you got an idea how to solve it, you can give the answer in the chat box. Now given that the curve with the equation y equals to kx to the power 1 by 2 minus x to the power 3 by 2, where x is greater than or equal to 0, passes through the point. So here they gave the point which is nothing but 3 comma 5 by 3 root 3, then the value of k is. So now they gave the curve which is in the form of our y equals to in the terms of x, and they gave that the curve passes through the point. So passes through the point means that point lies on that curve. Okay, so now given y equals to k x to the power 1 by 2 minus x to the power 3 by 2. Okay. Now this curve passes to the point P which is of 3 comma 5 by 3 root 3. Okay. So now it means we have to place the point in the given curve in order to get our k value. So let's place them. So here it will become 5 by 3 root 3 equals to k into 3 to the power 1 by 2 minus x to the power 3 by 2. X value is 3. So that becomes your 3 to the power 3 by 2. Okay. So now coming to here, it is the minus 3 by 2, not plus. Okay. So now coming to here, it will become your k root 3 minus, it is in the power of a to the power minus m. So we can write it as 1 by a to the power m. Right. So now here it will become 1 by 3 to the power 3 by 2. So 1 by 3 to the power 3 by 2. If you look at here, 3 to the power 3 by 2 can be written as, okay, so which is of your square root of, so this 3 by 2 can be written as 1 by 2 into 3. Okay, so that's the reason we can write square root of cube. Clear? So this is how we will get. Now coming to here, it will become k root 3 minus 1 by, so here it will become 3 root 3. Why? Because square and this cube, if you observe here clearly, it can be written as 3 root 3. Okay. Why? Because square and root will get cancelled and you will be having 3. So here it will become your k into 3 into root 3 into root 3. Okay. Otherwise you can just rationalize here in order to eliminate your root value. So after rationalizing, what we will get? So simply rationalize here. So if you rationalize it, we will get k root 3 minus, you are going to multiply with root 3 by 3 into root 3 into root 3, so it will become 9. Okay, okay, fine. So you can write here 3 only. Why? Because you are multiplying and dividing with root 3. So now here it will become 5 by 3 root 3 equals to k into root 3 minus root 3 by, root 3 by 9 here you will get, and if you just cross multiply, you will get here 5 by 3 into root 3, and you can take your root 3 common here, 9k root 3 minus root 3 by 9. So now 5 by 3 root 3 equals to, taking root 3 common, you will get 9k minus 1 by 9. Okay, root 3 will get cancelled and 3 will cancel 9 for 3 times. So here we will get 9k minus 1 equals to 3 into 5, 15. So 9k equals to 15 plus 1, which is nothing but 16. So k value will become your 16 by 9. Okay. So this is how we are going to solve. It is nothing but simple of your law of indices, where we are just going to convert our 3 to the power 3 by 2 as the square root of 3. Why? Because if you just separate it, you will get half into 3. So that becomes your 3 by 2, right? So now we got the k value as the 16 by 9. Now moving to the next, solve the following equations. So we need to solve the given equations and we need to get the values of our both x and y. So if you take the first one, here they gave that 4x minus 3y equals to 11. And coming to the second equation, if you observe, they gave 9 into y plus 3 equals to 3 root 3 by 27 to the power x. Okay, 9 can be written as, so if you observe here, 9 can be written as 3 square, okay, whole to the power y plus 3 equals to 3 root 3 into 27 can be written as, so it can be written as your 3 to the power, yes, 3 to the power 3 whole to the power x. Okay, once again it will become 3 to the power, if you multiply, because we are going to use a to the power m whole to the power n, which is nothing but your a to the power mn. So now 2y plus 6 is equals to 3 root 3, okay, by 3 to the power 3x. Clear? So now if you observe here clearly, 3 root 3. So 3 root 3 can be written as, So here we will get 3 to the power 2y plus 6 is equals to, so here it will become 3 to the power 1 into root 3. So where it was of 3 to the power 1 into 3 to the power 1 by 2. So that becomes your 1 plus 1 by 2. So which is nothing but 3 by 2, right? So 3 to the power 3 by 2 minus 3x. Why? Because here we can apply directly a to the power m by a to the power n. So which is nothing but a to the power m minus n. So here we can equate 2y plus 6 equals to 3 by 2 minus 3x. Okay. Now here if you apply 2y plus 6 is equals to 3 minus 6x by 2. Now just cross multiply it. From there you will get 4y plus 12 is equals to 3 minus 6x. Now just take your 6x and 3 to the other side. So that becomes your 6x plus 4y and plus 3 crossing equals to minus 3. 12 minus 3 will give you plus 9 equals to 0. Okay. So already they give one of the equation, and solving the second one we got another equation. So take the next one also. That is nothing but your 6x plus 4y plus 9 equals to 0. And now these can be once again written as 4x minus 3y minus 11 equals to 0. And we are going to convert. So our 4 will be, this equation will be multiplied with 6. So that becomes your 24x minus 18y minus 66 equals to 0. And coming to the next, this equation will be multiplied with 4. So here it will become 24x plus 16y and 36 equals to 0. Okay. Now if you need to cancel them, you need to do subtraction. So it will be minus, minus and minus. So we'll get cancelled, and minus 18 and minus 16. So that becomes your 34. And coming to the next, so here 102 will be equals to 0. So from there you will get the value as the 102 by 34, right? So now if you simplify this, you will get your y value. Now take the y value and place it in the any of the equation. So from there you will get your x value. Okay. Now I think you can find the y and x values, because we can find the equations easily. If we got the equations, we can find the required x and y values clearly with the any of the substitution method you can go, or you can go with the multiplication also. Okay. Now moving to the next, find the solution of the following equation, which is of 2x square minus 7x plus 4 to the power x square plus 2x minus 8 equals to 1. So how can we simplify this equation? If you observe here clearly, they gave the equation in the form of 2x square minus 7x plus 4 whole to the power of x square plus 2x minus 8 equals to 1. So now here I am having my 1, right? So now anything to the power 0 will give you 1. So now if you observe here clearly, I can write it my 2x square minus 7x plus 4 whole to the power x square plus 2x minus 8 equals to a to the power 0. I don't know what is that a value, okay, but anything to the power 0 will give you 1. So that's the reason I have written my 1 as the anything to the power 0. From there what we will get? We will get x square plus 2x minus 8 equals to 0. Clear? So now from these, what is our x values will become x square, and we will go with the quadratic if we are having the roots, like if we are having the minus 8, 4 into minus 2. So we can take plus 4x minus 2x minus 8 equals to 0, and taking x common, x plus 4, and minus 2 common, x plus 4 equals to 0. Okay. So now coming to here, if you take your x plus 4 common, x plus 4 into x minus 2 equals to 0. So from this your x values will be of minus 4 comma 2. Okay. So here we are not ending this with, we are not ending it with this. Why? Because see, there is a possibility that if you are having a to the power 0, you will get 1. And there is another possibility that if you are having your 1 to the power anything, okay, so 1 to the power anything also will be 1 only, right? So that's the reason we can take here 2x square minus 7x plus 4 whole to the power x square plus 2x minus 8 is equals to 1 to the power anything. Okay, so it means there is a two possibility that we will be having the a to the power 0 or 1 to the power anything. So if you take 1 to the power anything, so let's see what are the values of x will be. So here I am having my 1 to the power anything. So if you equate the bases, so you will get 2x square minus 7x plus 4 equals to 1. Now 2x square minus 7x plus 4 minus 1 equals to 0. So 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equals to 0. Okay. So now here it will be of your 6, right? So now here we can write it as 2x square minus 6x minus x plus 3 equals to 0. So now taking 2x common, you will get x minus 3 and minus 1 common, x minus 3 equals to 0. So now if you just say hello, hi everyone. So coming to here, if you just simplify it furthermore, you will get your x value equals to 3 and x value will be equals to your 1 by 2. Okay, so this is how we are going to find the values, the possible values or the solutions of the given equations. So here we can't conclude that our one value will be equals to a to the power 0. There is another chance that 1 to the power anything, if you are having 1 to the power 5 or 1 to the power 6, then also you will get 1 only, right? So now we are just going to take the 1 to the power anything also, and from there also you will get the values of x. Clear? So now the possible values of x will be your minus 4, 2 and 3 and 1 by 2. Okay. Now moving to the next, find the solution of the following equation where 2x square minus 5x minus 10 whole to the power 4x plus 5 equals to 1 by 2. So I think this is also like our previous question, right? But there they gave our RHS equals to 1. So it will be very easy. But what about here 1 by 2? So here we are having 1 by 2. So how can we write it? So 1 by 2. I told you that a to the power minus m can be written as 1 by a to the power m. So now whatever the 1 by 2 we are having, can we write it as 2 to the power minus 1? Why? Because 2 to the power minus 1 means it will become your 1 by 2 to the power 1. 2 to the power 1 will give you 2, right? So for that reason we are just going to take our 1 by 2 as the 2 to the power minus 1. So here it will become 2x square minus 5x minus 10 whole to the power of 4x plus 5 is equals to 2 to the power minus 1. Okay. Now I think from here what we can do, we can just equate our bases and we can equate our powers also. So coming to here it will become 2x square minus 5x minus 10 equals to 2, and we will be equating the powers also, so that becomes 4x plus 5 equals to minus 1. Okay. So now coming to here, if you observe clearly, it will be of 2x square minus 5x minus 10 minus 2 equals to 0. So 2x square minus 5x minus 12 equals to 0. Okay. Now we are going to find the roots. So how can we find minus 12? So that becomes 6 into 2 into 2, not possible. So we can go for 3 into 8 and 3, because 12 2s are 24. So here we can use 8 3s are 24. Okay. So that becomes your 2x square minus 8x plus 3x minus 12 equals to 0. So from the first two terms you can take 2x common, so x minus 4. Okay. And from next two you can take 3 common, so you will get x minus 4 equals to 0. So from this you will get x equals to 4 and minus 3 by 2. Okay. Now in the same way, if you are just simplifying this 4x minus, plus 5 equals to minus 1, you will get 4x equals to minus 1 minus 5. So 4x equals to minus 6, x equals to minus 6 by 4. So x equals to minus 3 by 2. Okay. So this is how we are going to simplify, we are going to find the solution if we are having in the form of a fraction. So for suppose if they give 1 by 3, you can take it as your 3 to the power 1 minus 1. Okay. So whatever the RHS we are having, we are just going to convert it into our convenient form in order to find the solutions of the given equations. Now moving to the next, find A and B if root of 5 plus 2 root 6 minus root of 5 minus 2 root 6 equals to A root B. So here they gave the RHS and LHS and they are asking us to find what is the value of A and B. So how can we find that? Any idea for anyone? So how can we find the A and B values here? So it's very simple. Coming to here, just take the given one, 5 plus 2 root 6 minus root of 5 minus 2 root 6. Okay. Now whatever the 5 we are having inside the roots, we are just going to split that 5. So taking our LHS, so I can write my 5 as 3 plus 2 root 6, okay, minus same 5 can be once again splitted as 3 plus 2 minus 2 root 6. Okay. Now observe here clearly. So we can rearrange the terms, right? Otherwise you can keep it like this only. And how can we get the 3? So if you ask me, okay fine, let's answer this question. If I am having my root 3 whole square, so what will be the answer? Square and root will get cancelled, so we will get 3. So now can I write my 3 as the root 3 whole square? Yes, we can write our 3 as the root 3 whole square. Now let's replace our 3 with root 3 whole square here. So root 3 whole square plus, in the same way 2 also can be written as root 2 whole square plus 2 root 6. Okay, minus, in the same way here also we are going to write 3 plus 2, simple, we are just going to split that. So that becomes your root of root 3 whole square plus root 2 whole square minus 2 root 6. Now if you observe here clearly, what is the identity we can get from this root 3 whole square plus root 2 whole square plus 2 root 6? Here our A value will be root 3 and B value will be root 2. Okay. Now what is our 2AB value will become? 2AB value will become 2 into root 3 into root 2. So we know that root 3 into root 2 will give you root 6. So now that becomes your 2 root 6. Okay. So simply it is in the form of A square plus B square plus 2AB. So now what we can write from there? From there we can write A plus B whole square. So coming to here, it will become root 3, which is nothing but our A value, plus B value is your root 2 whole square. Okay, minus, but if you observe here clearly, we are having A square plus B square minus 2AB. So here it will become your root of root 3 minus root 2 whole square. Okay, now simple, we can cancel our root and square. So from there we will get root 3 plus root 2 minus of root 3 minus root 2. Okay. So now multiply with minus. So you will get root 3 plus root 2 minus root 3 plus root 2. Okay. So now minus root 3 plus root 3 will get cancelled and finally we got the value as the 2 root 2. Now equate whatever the value we got to the A root B. So now our 2 root 2 is equals to A root B. Now from this, what is our A value and B value? Both the values will be the 2. So therefore we will get A equals to B equals to 2. Okay. So this is how we can just do it. So instead of 5, if you are having any other value, just check whether if you are splitting the value, you are getting in the form of A plus B whole square or not. If you are getting in the form of a plus b whole square, then you can go with the values. Okay, now moving to the next, solve the following equations and the values of x and k are. So they gave the two equations which are of x square minus 9x plus 10 equals to 0 and k equals to root of x minus root x plus 6. So here they gave our x which is in the form of our quadratic equation. So from the quadratic equation it is very easy for us to find the roots. Now whatever the x values we got, we are just going to place them in the second equation in order to get our k value. Okay, now let's find it. So coming to here, x square minus 9x plus 10 equals to 0. Okay, so now you can use your formula, x will be minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now with the help of quadratic formula you can find the roots and just give the roots in the comment section and I will tell you whether those are correct or not. So coming to here, minus of minus 9 plus or minus root of b square, that becomes your minus 9 whole square minus 4 into 10 into 1, okay, by 2 into 1. So which is of 9 plus or minus root of, so 81 minus 40 by 2. So which is of 9 plus or minus root 41 by 2. Okay, so here we got the two values, like 9 plus root 41 by 2 is the one value and 9 minus root 41 by 2 is the another value. I will suggest you don't take your root 41 value, because if you are getting the decimals, instead of getting the decimals you can keep it like a root 41 only. Why? Because we are going to place that x value in the k, and in the k you are having root value once. So after placing the root value also, then after placing the x value also, there is a possibility that root will get cancelled, right? So for that reason, now coming to here, k is the root of x, where x value is the 9 plus or minus root 41 by 2 minus once again root of 9 plus or minus root 41 by 2, okay, plus 6. Now we need to simplify this in order to get our k value. So how can we simplify it? So if you observe here clearly, 9 plus or minus root 41 minus root of 9 plus or minus, we are having root once again here. Okay, so 9 plus or minus root 41 by 2 plus 6. Okay, now coming to here, if you check here clearly, if you are taking your k square, so k square will be equals to your 9 plus or minus root 41 by 2 minus root of 9 plus or minus 41 by 2 plus 6. Okay, now if you observe here clearly, once again we are having our root of 9 plus root 41. So we need to just simplify that in order to get our k values. Okay, so I think you can simplify this, right? Why? Because if you are taking k square, then you will get once again your 9 value. Okay, so from there, after solving the question, you will get the k value. And here, if you are getting your k value as the negative, we are just going to ignore the k values. Why? Because there is no possibility that here the question is where x and k belongs to our positive integers, like our natural numbers. Okay, so for that reason we will get our both x and k values are going to be our positive. Clear? I think you can solve this one. Fine. Now moving to the next, the functions f of x and g of x are defined as f of x equals to 2 root of 1 minus x by root of 1 minus x minus 3 root of 1 plus x, and g of x is given by 3x by 2 into x plus 2 minus 4 into root of 1 minus x square. I think most of you know, if you are having root in your denominators, what we need to do in order to eliminate that root, we are just going to rationalize it, right? Now coming to here, our f of x equals to 2 root of 1 minus x by root of 1 minus x minus 3 root of 1 plus x. So now we are going to take the rationalizing factor, the same denominator we are going to take, but instead of minus we are going to take the plus. So now here it will become your root of 1 minus x plus 3 root of 1 plus x by root of 1 minus x plus 3 root of 1 plus x. Okay. Now coming to here, it will become 2 into root of 1 minus x into root of 1 minus x plus 3 into root of 1 plus x by, so now in the denominator you will be having in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So you can use a square minus b square. So after taking the a square minus b square, your square root will get cancelled. So 1 minus x minus 3 square will give you 9 into 1 plus x. Okay. Now coming to your numerator part. So 2 into root. So it will get cancelled, 1 minus x. Okay. And coming to the next, plus 3 2s are 6. 6 into root of 1 minus x into root of 1 plus x. So what it will become? So it will become your root of 1 minus x square. Okay. Clear? Why? Because it is of your root a and it is of your root b. So root a into root b will give you root of a into b. So 1 minus x into 1 plus x will become a square minus b square. So 1 square will be 1 minus x square by, so now 1 minus x minus 9. So I am just multiplying it here. Directly I am writing minus 9x. Okay. So now that becomes your here. So coming to here, it will be of your 2 minus 2x plus 6 root of 1 minus x square by 1 minus 9 minus 8 minus 10x. Okay. So this is how we got our f of x value. Now let's check for the g of x. So g of x equals to 3x by 2 into x plus 2 minus 4 into root of 1 minus x square. So we need to rationalize. So we are just going to take the rationalizing factor. So that becomes your 2 into 2 into x plus 2 plus 4 into root of 1 minus x square. Okay. By 2 into x plus 2 plus 4 into root of 1 minus x square. Okay. So now coming to here, it will become 3x into 2 into x plus 2 into x plus 2 plus, so we are having the one term, right? So here it will be of completely one term, so which is of plus 4 into root of 1 minus x square. Okay. By, so after doing this a square minus b square, so it will become 2 square x plus 2 whole square. So x square plus 4x plus 4 minus 16 into, so square and root will get cancelled, so which is of your 1 minus x square. Okay. Now if you multiply here, it will become your 6x into x plus 2 plus 12 into root of 1 minus x square. Okay. So now coming to here, it will become your 6x square. Denominator you will be having, so which is of your 4x square plus 16x plus, otherwise you can take your 4 common. Why? Because you will be having here 4 common, so you can take your 4 common and you can just cancel it. Okay. So after taking the 4 common, you will be having x square plus 4x, x square plus 4x plus 4. Why? Because 2 square is 4, so I am taking my 4 common. So minus, from the 16 we are taking 1 4 common, so 1 4 will be left. 4 into 1 minus x square, so minus 4 plus 4x square. Okay. So this is the denominator part you will get. So here in your numerator part also you can take your 6 common. Understood? So from there, if you take your 6 common, then you will get, which is of x into x plus 2 plus 2 into root of 1 minus x square. Okay. So now coming to here, so 3 2s are 6 and 3 4s are 12. So we can take our 6 common. So after taking 2 common, you will be getting. So coming to here, you can cancel, so it is 3 and 2. So 3 into x square plus 2x plus, so 3 2s are 6, 6 into root of 1 minus x square by, so here it was of your 2 into 2x square plus 8x, otherwise here x square plus 4x square, 5x square, and 5 into 2 10x square. Okay, so here you will be getting 10x square and 4x will be 4x only, so from there you will get 8x, and 4 plus 4 and minus 4 will get cancelled. So finally we got 10x square plus 8x. Okay, now place your f of x and g of x value in the equation. So they are asking us to find the value of f of x plus g of x. So for that reason we are just going to place those values here, and from there we are going to check what is the value we will be getting. So f of x we are having, which is of 2 minus 2x plus 6 root of 1 minus x square, okay, by, so you can take your minus common, right? So if you are multiplying with minus, so here it will become your, which is of 2x minus 6 root of 1 minus x square minus 2 by 10x plus 8. Okay, so now is it 10x only? 1 minus x minus 9 into 1 minus x, so 1 plus x, yes. So I think we will be having our the x square, because here we will be getting our 10x square, so somewhere x got missed, so here also you will be getting your 10x square plus 8x. So from there you will be taking your 2 common, and you will be getting your 5x square plus 4. So here finally we will be getting plus, so once again it is of your 3 into x square plus 2x, okay, and here it is of your plus 6 root of 1 minus x square by same 10x square plus 8x. Now 6 root of 1 minus x square, 6 root of 1 minus x square will get cancelled. So now after placing this, you will be getting your whatever the x value you are, whatever the x value you will be having. Okay, so now here if you consider, it will be of 3x square plus 6x plus 2x minus 2 by, I am taking my 2 common, so it will be of your 5x square plus 4x. Okay, so this is how we will get, and after cancellation you will get your value, complete value as the 1 by 2. Okay, so here I am not having place, so I am writing here, but after finding the factorization, like after doing your rationalization, you will be getting your f of x in the simplified form and your g of x in the simplified form. Okay, now take those f of x and g of x. So here you will be getting your same denominators, which are of your 10x square plus 8x. Clear? Now moving to the next, find the solution of the following equation, where the equation is 2 plus 9 root x by 2 root 3 minus root 3x equals to root 3 plus 2 root 2. So here you can go for the direct method, so which is nothing but we are just going to, Rupa, what are the doubts you are having? So now coming to here, we are just going to cross multiply it. So from there we will be getting 2 plus 9 root x by 2 root 3 minus root 3x is equals to root 3 plus 2 root 2. Okay, now 2 plus 9 root x is equals to root 3 plus 2 root 2 into 2 root 3 minus root 3 into x. Okay, now just multiply them and you will get the equation. So I think, Rupa, you can tell what is the equation you will be getting after multiplying it, right? So now root 3 plus, I think we will be multiplying this with this. So now 2 into root 3 into root 3. So that becomes your 2 into 3. Okay. Clearly here we are just multiplying our root 3 with 2 root 3. So 2 into root 3 will give you 3. So 2 into 3 will become 6 minus root 3 into root 3 will be your 3x plus 4 root 6 minus 2 root 6. Okay. So now 2 root 6x is equals to 2 plus 9 root x. Okay. So here we are having root for x also. Here we are having root for x also. Okay. Clear. Now coming to here. So if you solve it, we will get 2 plus 9 root x is equals to, so 6, after just doing the calculation, just bring all the terms to the one side. So here it will become your, so just we are going to bring all the terms to the one side. So just bring your 2 root, 6x also here. So that becomes your 9 root x minus 2 root 6 into root x. Okay. So now coming to here, it's once again minus 3x crossing equals to plus 3x, and plus 2 and minus 6 minus 4 plus 4 root 6. Okay. So clear about this. So from this we got 9 root x minus 2 root 6 root x plus 3x minus 4 plus 4 root 6. Now simplify this. If you simplify it, equals to 0. So now here it will become your, so 3x plus 9 root x. So from this you can take your 4 common. So 4 into 1 plus root x, 1 plus root 6. Okay. So why? Because I am taking my minus 4 plus 4 root 6 to other side. So here it will become your 4 into 1 minus root 6, and here it will be of your plus 2 root 6 root x. Okay. So now after doing the cancellation, from there we will get the ix value. Okay. Now coming to here, let's check what we can do. So here I can take my root x common. So here it will become 3 root x plus 9. Okay. And here also, if you observe here clearly, from this, so still anywhere mistake, 2 root into root 3, 6 minus 3x plus 4 root 6 minus 2 root 6x. So 4 minus, so here you will be getting plus only, right? Why? Because it's changing, it will become minus. So it will be getting your 4 into 1 plus root 6 plus 2 root 6 x, root of x also you will be having. Okay. Now you can take your root x common and you can cancel that. Understood? So now moving to the next. If z equals to cube root of 4 plus root 15 plus cube root of 4 minus root 15, then the value of z cube minus 3z minus 8 is. So here we are having the z value and they are asking us to find what is the value of z cube minus 3z minus 8. So z equals to cube root of 4 plus root 15, okay, plus cube root of 4 minus root 15. So let's see what is the value of the z cube minus 3z minus 8 will be. So they are asking us to find the z cube minus 3z minus 8. So here z cube means we can take root of 4 plus root 15, cube root of 4 plus root 15 plus cube root of 4 minus root 15 whole cube, okay, minus 3 into cube root of 4 plus root 15 plus cube root of 4 minus root 15. Okay, so this is how we will get, and here we will be having the minus 8. So let's simplify it. So now if you check, it is in the form of a cube plus b cube. So it will become 4 plus root 15 whole cube. Cube root and cube will get cancelled, plus, and here it is also your 4 minus root 15. Why? Because cube and cube root will get cancelled, plus 3 into cube root of 4 minus 15, 4 plus root 15 into cube root of 4 minus root 15. Okay, why? Because it is your 3ab. Clear? So here we will be getting a plus b whole cube as a cube plus b cube. Here the cube root and the cube will get cancelled, and plus 3ab into a plus b. So a plus b means we will get cube root of 4 plus root 15 plus cube root of 4 minus root 15. Okay, minus 3 into, so simply here minus root 15 and plus root 15 cancel, and 4 plus 4 will be 8, and here once again it is of your cube root of 4 plus root 15, okay, and into cube root of 4 minus root 15. Clear? So here it will be of your plus once again, and here it is your minus 8. So minus 8 and plus 4 will get cancelled. Okay. Now coming to the next, if you observe clearly, what is the common term? See here, if I am having my cube root of a into cube root of b, so how can I write? I can write it as, so my 3 into cube root of, okay, otherwise we can take our 3 into these terms, whatever the term we are having in the bracket, that we can take common. So understood? So now after taking the common, otherwise we can say here 4 plus root 15 cube. So now 4 plus root 15 into 4 minus root 15, because we are having that in the form of cube a into cube b. Okay, so now we can write it as cube root of a into b. So in the same way, cube root of 4 plus root 15 into 4 minus root 15 can be written as cube root of 4 plus root 15 into 4 minus root 15. So the terms we will be having the same. So which are we are having in the common term. Okay, so which is of your, so here it was of your cube root of 4 plus root 15 plus cube root of 4 minus root 15. Okay, now minus 3 into cube root of 4 plus root 15, okay, plus cube root of 4 minus root 15. So clear? So we will be having the remaining two terms same. Now coming to here, if you observe here clearly, so 4 plus root 15, a plus b into a minus b, so which will become your a square minus b square. So a value is your 4, 4 square will give you 16, 16 minus root 15, root square and root will get cancelled. So you will get here 16 minus 15, which is nothing but your 1. Cube root of 1 will give you 1 only, right? So now here you will be getting 3 into whatever the brackets you are having. So cube root of 4 plus root 15 plus cube root of 4 minus root 15, okay, minus 3 into cube root of 4 plus root 15 plus cube root of 4 minus root 15. Okay, so now if you observe here clearly, if I am considering my this total value as the a, so now that becomes your 3a minus 3a, so it will become your 0. So here the total value will be 0. So what is the final value of our z cube minus 3z plus, minus 8 will be 0. Okay, now moving to the next, simplify a by a plus 1 plus root of 1 plus a square by a square plus 2a plus 1. Okay, so for your simplification you can make your denominator as the a plus 1 whole square. So f of a equals to a by a plus 1 plus root of 1 plus a square plus 2a, 1 plus a square by, so I am writing it as the a plus 1 whole square. Okay, so now coming to here, we can take it as a by a plus 1 plus a plus 1 whole square plus a square into a plus 1 whole square plus a square by a plus 1 whole square. Square and root will get cancelled, so we can take it as the a plus 1. Clear? So now moving to the next. Yes, moving to the next, it will be of your a plus of root of, just expand it. So a square plus 2a plus 1, okay, plus, if you expand it here, a square into a square plus 2a plus 1, okay, plus a square by, whole divided by, you can take a plus 1. Clear? Now coming to here, if you observe, we can take a square into a square, which is nothing but your a to the power 4. So here it will become a plus root of a square plus 2a. A square plus a square, you can write it as the 2a square plus 2a plus 1 plus a to the power 4 plus 2a cube. Okay. So now coming to here, 2a cube plus 2a, plus a square. Okay. Whole divided by a plus 1. Clear everyone? So now moving to the next. If you observe here clearly, we can just rearrange the terms. So we will get a plus root of a to the power 4 plus 2a cube plus 3a square plus 2a plus 1. Okay. So now if you just try to expand this value, whatever you are having in the square root value, if you try to expand, we will get a to the power 4 plus, so it is of your 2a cube. So you can write it as 2 into a square plus, you are having your 3a square. So it can be written as a square plus 2a square. 2a square can be written as the same 2a square plus 2a plus 1. Okay. Now if you observe here clearly, what we can observe? So which one? See here we are just multiplying our a square with the bracket terms, and from there we will get. So whatever the value we got, we are just rearranging the terms, and from there we will get the root of a to the power 4 plus 2a cube plus 3a square plus 2a plus 1. Okay. Now whatever the root value we are having, we are just splitting that in order to check whether is there any identity possible. So now coming to here, a to the power 4 can be written as a square whole square. Okay. Plus a square we will be having already, plus 1 square I can take 1. Okay. Now let's check for 2a square into a, because I am writing my a square as the a, so it will become your 2a cube, right? Plus next 2 into a into 1, so which is nothing but your 2a, and next plus 2a square into 1. So now if you observe here clearly, whatever the identity is possible here, the possible identity is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca, where our a value will become your a square and b value will become your a and c value will become your 1. Clear everyone? So this is how we will get. Now just place that value. So here we will be getting root of a square plus a plus 1 whole square by a plus 1. Okay. Now it will be of a plus, so square and root will get cancelled. So here we will get a square plus a plus 1 by a plus 1. Now a plus a will give you 2a. So a square plus 2a plus 1 by a plus 1. Okay. So now here you are having another identity, which is nothing but a square plus 2a plus 1 can be written as a plus b whole square. So now here it will become a plus 1 whole square by a plus 1. Now if you cancel it, we will be getting the final answer as the a plus 1. Okay. So this is how we are not having, we are going to get the final value as the a plus 1. See, here you will be mostly getting doubt with respect to the value you are having in the root. So whatever the value you are having, which is of a to the power 4 plus 2a cube plus 3a square plus 2a plus 1, these value we are just going to take it and we are just going to split that. Clear? So we are just splitting, like in the sense, we are, see how can we get to know it will be of your a square, means what is the first term we are having? A to the power 4. So from the a to the power 4 we can write it as the a square whole square, right? Once again, so coming to here, whatever the 2a cube we are having, we are just splitting that in the form of 2ab. Okay. So how we can, means already we are having a to the power 4, which can be written as a square whole square, out of the 3 terms, we got one term, a square. So now, so whatever the one term we are having, we are just going to convert the remaining remaining the terms into the first one. Okay. From there you will get the identity. So once again give it a try. See, after the class, just sit and give it a try and look at this expansion. You will understand for sure. Okay. So from the given, from that root value, if you know one of the term of your identity, you can find the remaining 2 terms. Why? Because whatever the remaining terms you are having, you are going to write them in with the help of that first term. Okay. Yes. Now moving to the next. If f of x equals to 4x into x minus 2 into x plus 3 into x minus 3, then find the value of f of 1 plus 1 by 2 into root 10. So we need to find the value of so here first of all we are going to take f of x, which is of 4x into x minus 2 into x plus 1 into x minus 3. Okay. So now just multiply it. So here we know that how to multiply the polynomials, right? So now if you multiply here, we will get 4x square minus, otherwise you can multiply with the terms. So if you take 4 common, x into x, x square minus 2x, okay, into x square minus 3x plus x minus 3. Okay. Now coming to here, fine. So coming to here, if you observe here clearly, we can rewrite it as x square minus 2x into x square minus 2x minus 3. Okay. Now we need to bring them into the one of the required condition. So if you observe here clearly, what is that required condition? So here there is a possibility that we can take our x square minus 2x common from those 2 terms, right? So how can we get that? We need to find out. So coming to here, we will be having our 4 common, and moving to the next, we will be having our x square minus 2x. Okay. And if you observe here clearly, if you take common, you will be getting x square minus 2x whole square minus 3 into x square minus 2x. Okay. Now, if you need to find the required value, we are just going to, first of all, we need to find the x square minus 2x value, where our x value is nothing but, for the x value of 1 plus 1 by 2 root 10, okay, 1 plus 1 by 2 root 10, there we are going to find our x value, so which is of 1 plus 1 by 2 root 10 whole square minus 2 into 1 plus 1 by 2 root 10. Okay. So now it will be of your 1 by 4 into 10 plus 2 into 1 by 2 into root 10 minus 2 into, minus 2 into 1 will be over 2, and minus into minus, minus 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So here we will be getting minus root 10. Okay. If you simplify it further, you will get your x minus, x square minus 2x. So just place that value here and you will be getting your required value. Fine. Now moving to the next. So here we are ending the session with the doubt session and your Telegram channel. So if you are having any doubts in the classes, then you can ask the doubts clearly by scanning the QR code of this Google form, and there you can register for the doubt session, and we clearly we are going to clear your doubts from the doubt sessions that we are going to take on the Zoom sessions. Okay. So what we are planning is, if you are having any doubts, just scan the QR and register, and we will be, we are just going to give you the Zoom meeting link where you can ask the doubts that you are having. And if you need further more practice sheets, and if you are preparing for the JEE and NEET, we are giving the NCERT capsules and the daily questions in our Telegram channel. So kindly join our Telegram channel. So once again, thank you everyone. That's all for today's session.